guys, welcome to my channel Sweet Aroma. Today's agenda, I have a talk show by the poolside, as you can see right behind me, and then we want to talk about something that is really important as a nation, the youth, and we want to talk about everything that concerns a youth. So stay tuned as we go on. Right here with me I have some guests, lovely and amazing friends. I have on my right hand side
Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel is very sweet, loving, caring, thoughtful, everything you can think of. Thank you so much, Rachel, for coming on my show.
Thank you.
And then I also have a childhood friend. He has been a big brother from day one. He is
Pastor Josephus Praise.
Pastor Josephus Praise. Wow, I'm so happy to have him here today. It's a blessing to be here. So to set the ball rolling, we want to discuss who is a youth. Or what do you think? Who is a youth? Can anybody just be a youth? Can you call an old woman by the roadside a youth or a young baby? So let's hear the views from our guests. All right, over to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Sis Hannah. It's always a blessing to be with you. Now let's get kicking. Sis Rachel, I like your spares.
Thank you.
Nice. All right, who is a youth? According to the National Youth Policy of Ghana, a youth is anybody between the ages of 15 to 30.
15 to 30.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then,
All right, that's very true. Well, as we come on in low, the youth comprises of the active force of every country. So people that are energetic, people that are vibrant are considered as a youth. It doesn't mean that older people that are strong are not the youth. I mean, I was telling about my grandmother.
Yes.
She works on the farm like she's just 16. You get it, but she can't be called youth. As my brother rightly said, it's between the age of
12 to 30.
30, or I think 34. Yeah, 34.
Yeah,
I think.
that's cool.
So yes, so within that stage, you are fresh, and your input is more needed or more valuable. But above that age, you are not that resourceful. So yeah, that's it.
And
Wow.
another thing too is this. You may have the energy of a young person,
Yeah.
but in age, you are not.
No. So, viewers, did you hear that? No matter how energetic you think you are not a youth if you don't fall in that range. Because my mom, I tell you, she has a mind-blowing energy and she's very young. She can do all kinds of stuff. But then we can't still call her youth. Okay, so to continue, what are some of the maybe challenges that as a youth we face?
All right, thank you so much. You see, one of the major issues that confronts young people, even myself, is the problem of identity crisis.
Identity crisis, wow.
You see, a lot of young people don't really know who they are.
So true.
And if you do not know who you are, somebody will tell you who you are not, and then you find yourself walking in that line.
Yeah. So we need to know who we are in order to.
Yes. And by knowing who you are, it also opens you up to your potential.
Yeah,
Exactly.
your
Yeah.
potential.
Exactly.
So everyone has a potential to do something, but if you don't know who you are, you won't be able to walk within what you want to achieve. Rachel,
Yeah, just to add to what my brother said, I think one of the major challenges that young people have is procrastination.
Wow,
They
yeah.
want to postpone something till a further date. As you said, rightly said, potential is the ability to do something or to achieve something. So if and everybody has potential,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So if you have the potential and you are waiting until a special time, you may actually never ever end up doing that. You get it? If you
Yeah.
have something doing, you have to do it now, because anything can come up.
Yes,
You
anything
get it?
can happen.
There are family problems. You can lose a loved one. There may be crisis. There may be a lot of issues that may even bring depression and all
Yeah.
sorts of things that will dampen your spirits, and it will not make you achieve certain things. There are people that had goals. All right, they had their school fees planned out for them. Who is going to pay? But all of a sudden, the person just passed on. You get it, and you cannot blame death for
No.
what happened. You get it.
Yeah.
So yours is to plan that if I'm going to do something today, I have to get it done now, because nobody knows the future. No one holds the future. Exactly
so true.
that.
Nobody knows the future.
Just to chip in a bit of what she was saying.
All right.
You see, another thing we have to understand is that there is this inbuilt tendency in each and every one of us. That is to say, there are certain things you can just do with ease.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those things are your potentials. You can do them with ease.
Yeah.
You don't go to school to learn them.
No.
For instance, there are people who are very good at organizing things.
Yeah, so
But
true.
you find out that such person has left that skill that is in him, and now maybe you want to be a musician. You know, like our generation these days is like
We are just shifting. It's as if we don't even know where we are heading to.
You know?
like there is this imitation.
Yeah, we want to imitate people. It's true.
So, what would you suggest? How do people discover their potential then? Because everybody wants to try something.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. You see, one of the easiest way you can discover your potential is through your desire.
A desire.
Every one of us, we are driven by different things.
Exactly.
For instance, what moves you doesn't move me.
Yeah.
Like most guys will love soccer. Most guys, like 90% will love soccer and football. I may be prone to that, and you as a young lady, maybe you are prone to like make makeups. You want to become a beautician and stuff like that. So by identifying your inner passion, what drives you, is one of the ways you can discover your potential.
Wow.
And also you can also use mentors, by mentorship, because there are things we cannot see for ourselves
Exactly.
that others can better see.
Yeah, so true.
Like the adage, they say that what the elderly person see while he's sitting.
A young person cannot see even when he's standing. Yeah.
So mentors, through mentors, you can unravel your potential.
Wow, I love that point. Now that we're talking about mentor, who is your mentor, Rachel?
Okay, I don't want to go spiritual, but you all know my mentor is Bishop Guy.
Wow, that's
what a
very,
bishop.
very
You know?
Yes, what a bishop. He's really a mentor to everybody.
Yeah.
And he's a youth person. He
Exactly.
loves the young people. Well, my mentor is my mom because she has inspired me from my childhood. She has really been there and been so strong. I am really inspired by her works, and I'm looking forward to also be like her or even more.
Exactly.
I also have a mentor.
Yeah, the mentor guy.
You know, because of by the grace of God, the things I'm into, so I have different mentors.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's good we have many mentors that are like helping us.
Yeah.
This one is shifting you in this way.
Exactly.
This one is helping
Shaping
you.
you
So
that
for
way.
my spiritual mentor, I have a couple of them.
Wow.
That's good.
But the most significant one of all of them is Pastor Augustine Williams,
Wow.
who is based in Australia.
Yeah, I think I know him.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Shout out to Pastor William.
And my mom too. She was my first mentor. She's always pushing me. I believe in you.
Yeah,
I
his
know what
mom
you
is
can
really
do.
good. She looks
And
young.
she's also
if
a
you see her.
pastor to get you right there.
A pastor family. Wow, that's really amazing. Really amazing. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so now can we talk about the how the economy, how the youth is affected so much by the economy, because as far as maybe the change of government these days, it has affected us a lot as youth. So how are we affected by the economy?
Okay, first and foremost, I would like to throw a question. Do you think young people should even be involved in the economy? Like, should they be interested?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so one of the reasons why I think young people should be involved is that they pay taxes. Come on. The thing is, you don't even have to earn income to pay tax, because your tax is deducted from everything that you spend, even this drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tax on it. I haven't even saved it.
Yeah, but there's tax on it. Let
Do
me
you get
sip
it? Oh.
That's
It's
great.
aroma. There's tax on it, you get it.
Yeah.
So far as you pay tax, the government should be able to account for your money.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So far as you pay tax, you should be interested that, what is my money being put to use? Do you get it?
Yeah.
And another reason why I think young people should be involved in economic issues is because they are the main working force of every country.
Yes.
Do you get it? Without youngsters, a nation cannot be built.
Not
you get it? So if I am the main thing that supports it, why should I leave myself out of it? What will happen if the building comes crumbling down? You get it? So it's one of the reasons why I think young people should be very vibrant, and they should be very, very particular about economic issues. It's not about politics. It's not about I'm not NDC, I'm not NPP. It's about you yourself.
Yeah, and it concerns us really.
Yes.
Exactly. It's about what your contribution is to the nation, and also basically the fact that you have fundamental human rights. You get it? Because everybody has fundamental human rights. I don't know about other countries, but I think that fundamental human rights are rights everywhere.
It cuts across.
Exactly. So if I have right to movement, that means that you also have right to movement. It doesn't matter if so you are Liberian. So it doesn't matter if you are from Liberia or I'm from Ghana. So far as I can move, you can also move, because I have that was fundamental right. So if you have that fundamental right, you should know that if something is going on in the economy that doesn't suit your taste, you should be bothered, because whatever is happening actually affects your right.
It affects us.
What do you think?
That's a really brilliant point. Let me just chip this thing from the Bible. Even God is so particular about young people. To the point the Bible categorically stated that remember your Creator in the days
of your youth.
Not when you are working with some stage and then you have threw your life away and now you say, God, here I am, I surrender all. No, I don't need that. Even though it's good, but I need you while you are still
young, whilst you can do more.
Yes. Another thing about young people that they must be so much particular about economic development is the fact that we need the vision of the elderly and the strength of the youth.
Exactly.
So any country that has limited people within government activities, in economic activities, what is going to happen to that country is that when all of these generations that are so experienced has faded away, have died, it means that our country is at stake.
Exactly. We are the future of the country.
We are the resources.
Exactly.
The main
and
resource.
Also, as you rightly, just to add to your point, since we are the future is something that is not known. You get it? And we should be concerned about our present. Our present is our current economic state. If we do not concern ourselves with it, we don't watch current news, we do not get involved with current affairs, how will we be able to get well informed for the future? We are just joking. We just keep repeating the mistakes that our leaders are doing now. I don't want to say our leaders are justified, but I just think that we just have to get over this whole blame game. I mean, for how long are we going to blame our leaders? It's true. We are paying taxes, we can't see the results. They've made a lot of promises. Their manifestos are so gargantua. They make so many promises that they haven't really fulfilled, or should I say are partially fulfilled. You get it? And we are really expecting much from them. But for how long? It's like a divided home where mommy says that I have an issue with daddy, so I don't want to have anything to do with the children. Ghana, we are the children. Young people, we are the children. Is it our fault that our leaders can't get things together? Exactly not. You get it? So I just really think that we also have to look beyond just I'm looking forward to daddy or I'm looking forward to mommy. As a child, as Ghana, as young people, what can you do to save the situation? So it's just that.
All right, thank you guys so much for your views. We want to take a short break and then listen to a friend or someone who has also shared his view on the topic that we're discussing today. So please stay tuned.
Hello everyone, my name is Kwabno Fori Gobi Dodi, or Gobi, you can call me Gobi, that's what everyone calls me. So I want to say I'm very proud and thankful for being part of this talk show. I think it's a very interesting one and it's very good for the youth. As you can see, I am a youth and I know everyone part of the talk show is a youth as well. Okay, first off, I'm going to start with who a youth is. So I believe a youth is someone who is actually a person going from childhood into adulthood. And so that means that the person is now maturing. So it's a period of maturity. And the youth is someone who's getting mature, the person who's getting mature. Okay, straight up now we're talking about the challenges of the youth. And now I believe that unemployment is a serious problem facing the youth. Unemployment has been on the rise since a long time now in Ghana, and I know most of our leaders are trying their best to revive and create working opportunities and jobs in the country. Now, technical skills and vocational skills that have been acquired by some of our people in the country are not being able to put into use because of lack of industries and factories and companies and others that will prove that their technical skills learned by we the youth were supposed to be helpful. Now, I think that is a serious factor, which is unemployment. Also, I believe that the unemployment problem can only be solved when more factories and industries are built, and also technical and vocational schools should be really allowed to operate fully, like how the regular high school programs and high schools are being used. I believe that we need to know what our taxes are being used for as the youth. We pay taxes, and I believe that we need to know what they are being used for in the country, because we don't want our money getting into the wrong hands and being used for the wrong thing. So thank you, and once again, I'm proud to be part of the talk show. My name is Gobi, and I'm out.
All right, thank you so much, Gobi. That was a lovely tip concerning the youth and then what we are discussing. So we want to continue with our human rights. I think human rights is in every country, and everyone has a right. But then we as youth, being a youth is kind of crucial in our life. So how are we handling our human rights as a youth? Over to you, Pastor Josephus. Tell us, what do you think?
All right, thank you so much. And that was a brilliant point started by our brother.
Yeah, I agree.
The aspect of human rights is not effective until there is a growth mentality.
Wow, growth.
Yeah, you see, there are numerous kinds of growth, but basically there are two. We have the natural growth, and then we have the self-made growth.
Wow, I love that point.
And the Constitution of Ghana placed an injunction on age limits, which means at a particular age, you are expected to do certain things.
Yeah.
And when you do not fit within that age category, what is going to happen is that you are not expected to do certain things. That is why a child is not expected to pay his fees.
No.
But an adult, it is expected of an adult to take care of himself, pay his own bills, and what have you.
Yeah.
And mind you, the youth fit within that age range of people who ought to take care of themselves.
Wow.
And let me just say this. The Constitution of Ghana empowers the youth. But are we seeing that today?
I can't tell.
Are we seeing that today?
Maybe, partially, in a way.
Do you know what we have done? We have left the country to the elderly people, and then we are doing our own thing.
We are doing our own thing. We are doing guy stuff.
But I don't really blame us for that. Sorry to say, but in Africa, the child is not allowed to speak, even though there are rights there. The rights are just statutory. But really, even in decision making, anytime there's a family meeting, it takes only well-informed parents to involve children in it.
Yes,
I'm blessed to have parents who can say, oh, Elo Menedem, come around, or Rachel and Claudia, come around, let's make this decision on this. But in most families in Africa, not just in Ghana, you will not see a meeting with elderly people where the children are also there and they are discussing stuff with them. It doesn't usually happen. So the perception that children have is the only thing that they can be involved in is fun things, like, oh, let's go clubbing, let's go jumping, oh, this person is chilling here, let's join. But anything like news is like,
it's
my father will ask for the remote. Anything that has got to do with, let's organize this for past, my aunties will do it. You see, because they don't involve us naturally, we don't want to get involved. So the maturity thing you are saying, it's really, really a very good point.
So that means you need to be mature to be able to fully exercise your human rights as a youth.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So what are some of the human rights, Rachel?
All right. So naturally, young people, we have the tendencies of chilling. I don't know if you guys watched my caption on the flyer, but I said I like chilling. I like chilling.
No, right.
Okay, so naturally, young people, because of our youthful exuberance, we love chilling, and
Yeah,
it's
we
okay.
do.
But the thing is, like the book that we were referring
Yes.
from, the 15 laws
invaluable
of, yes,
laws of growth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. From that book, it teaches that there are certain characters that you have to attach to your natural tendencies to be able to achieve certain potentials. Chilling is not bad. Please, the prefer people here. Chilling is not a sin.
Yeah.
It's not a sin. Okay. It's very okay to love chilling, to love going out, to love
Going
hang
out
out.
and having
But the
fun.
thing is, what are you spending your time doing? The more you do something, the more it becomes you, the more you become that thing. Alright, so if you don't get yourself involved in moving about and going to places of natural interest, how can you be well informed about things about the economy? Okay, so back to your question, we have the right to freedom of movement.
Yes.
Which places are you moving to? Are you moving to your girlfriend's house or your boyfriend's house? Like, where are you moving to? Are you just moving to the clubs and having fun, chilling? Oh, beach party, there we are going. No. You should move to the courthouse and see how things are around there. You should move to the Parliament House and see how points are being argued. It's not because you are NDC or MPP, but it's because you are a citizen and you have that right to move and then see what is happening. When government says that they are putting up infrastructures, or you just hear it on the news. But
you
how
don't
often,
move.
yes, do you move to school to say, "Hey, what's going on? I heard that they are getting taps." I mean, you're not assemblyman, so you don't have to go and find out. But when you invest that level of curiosity in things that concern you, you see that you'll be more resourceful to the economy. And also freedom of association. Whom are you associating yourself with? Who are your friends? Freedom of speech. What kind of things are you talking on? Your status, guys. Your status, guys. Your status.
People's statuses are really mind blowing sometimes.
I can't count the number of people I have to mute. I mean, if you are my friend, I'm so sorry. But if you don't post helpful stuff, I'll mute you. Okay, people post all sorts of things on their status. They don't encourage you in any way. They don't edify you. By the time you finish watching someone's status, then it's like you are empty. You don't
You have even been drained.
take your eyes on watching the person's status. Like, what did I get from it? You get it. It is okay to post fun stuff. It's okay to post things that help, but life is not all about fun, guys. Like young people, life is not all about fun.
We need to be serious.
Exactly. There are lots of important things that we need to dwell on. There are lots of things that, I mean, if we say we are the future, come on, the future is not
Just
all fun.
imagine if the president was a fun person, leaving the Parliament House to go and chill at the beachside.
Planning future entails a lot of commitment.
Yes.
Planning your future entails a lot of dedication and hard work, and all of that cannot be built in just having fun. So please, guys, you say what? I know my rights for. Please, if you know your rights, really exercise your rights. If you really know your rights, you see, we like this blame game. The country is hard and this is difficult, so I can't do this. But you see, if you don't know your rights, that's when you be talking that way. Because if you know your rights, you know that you can move, you know that you can associate, you know that you can share your mind, can share your views. But when you get YouTube channel, what do you post? Like, I'm sorry to be harsh, but guys, sometimes one of us has to be harsh.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The truth hurts.
Exactly. Or what do you think?
Let me just chip this in.
Okay.
See, our country today, as we have it, is almost like, all right, let's give them party and then we keep the country. So it's like, excuse me to say, the politicians are like, okay, this is what they want. Let's give it to them,
And then
let's
keep
keep
the country to ourselves.
It's very true. It's very true.
So we have you see, the Constitution of Ghana also enables us to education.
Yeah.
That is a right. Every child, it is expected of every child that he must have basic education.
Yeah, it's so
But
true.
what do we see today? You know, we blame people like, my mom didn't send me to school, my dad didn't have this and that. But meanwhile, there are books around.
Yeah.
You see, if we do not read about what we must be doing, we cannot do what we must do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because it is what you know that you do.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me just chip this in. John C. Maxwell, in his 21 Irrefutable Law,
Yeah.
the first law, he said, the law of the lad. That is to say, you cannot rise beyond what you don't know.
Yeah.
So, in order for us to do more, if we must play part in politics, not like the quote unquote how we have the NDC and PP stuff like that, but basic politics like that, we must know what it entails.
Exactly.
Other than that, their country is for the other people.
Yeah, that's very,
that's really true.
Do not be limited. Like, I don't know how often I have to say this, but if you just limit yourself to one thing, you're not growing. You get it. Growth is from one stage to another.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mind my language, or forgive what I'm about to say.
Okay.
We have special people who don't grow. I'm not. Those are not the people I'm talking about. I don't know. Some people, you don't know whether they are growing inside. I mean, okay, fine. Those are special, but that's not what I'm saying. But naturally, we all know that you grow from this to that. Okay.
All right.
And growth is not growth, as you rightly said.
Yeah.
The first point. Growth is not limited to natural growth. That I'm a child, I take breast milk, then I need strong teeth to start taking bones. It's not limited to that. The mind.
Yeah, you need to grow.
You need to grow
very
it.
important.
Your ability, your potential. You see, when you realize somebody likes something you like, get close to the person.
Yeah.
Forget about me, I'm anti-so.
Hey, anti-so.
Or I don't like people.
Yeah.
Or this person is some way. Sometimes, you see, young people, we are proud.
Yeah.
Put aside your pride and learn from people. Sometimes you have to grow by learning from somebody younger than you.
Very true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what will you get if you are a very grown person and you know nothing, and you get somebody who is so small and knows everything?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
People always make up excuses for something that they can't do, and that is because they never really put their mind to even thinking of doing it in the first place.
Yes.
So please, guys, I'm one of you. I'm not old like that. I'm not even 30. Please.
It's true. Please, you know, grow. Sis Rachel, you know something. Most elderly politicians, they are so wise. When they notice that this guy is so sharp, he's so brilliant, what they do is that they try to
Recruit that person
and get them on their team.
Yeah.
Because they know that the
potential
young
in them.
people can easily influence their friends.
It's very true. It's very true.
That's
This People's Manifesto, it was okay. If I say People's Manifesto, I'm being one-sided, but this whole manifesto about this whole politics, they go to individuals to ask them, they go to young people to ask, what do you want? Now, excuse me to say, if you go to a young person who doesn't have a progressive mind, a young person who doesn't think of the future, what kind of ideas do you think the young people would be given?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tarnish any party's image or any party's agenda for the blessed motherland called Ghana. But if you go to a particular set of people who are not progress conscious, what kind of ideas do you think they'll give you? That is why sometimes you hear comments like this manifesto doesn't really make sense. There are a lot of more pressing issues that we have to face. There's this loan that has to cater for this, and you're talking about this. It's not because the leaders can't think. They are thinking all right, but it is the people that are giving the suggestions, suggestions that are saying all those things. You get it? Yeah. And it's like being in the class. Sometimes the teacher will come. Do you want homework? No. Sir. And maybe there are like 3 people in the class who know that, oh, say you have to give us homework because what you thought we didn't really get it.
Yes.
But if you keep quiet and then you let the class of like 35 make that decision for you, the teacher is going to go, majority carries the vote. And that's what is happening.
That is
you have to be firm.
That is happening.
You have to be firm. That's why we are doing this program, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't be on BBC. So sorry. If God takes us there, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
But this is the little we can do. So please, if you are watching this, it's not just a lack. It's not just randomly. It is an opportunity.
Yes.
Take it, share it, bless other people.
Yes.
Let it help people. Get informed. As you are there, create a channel. The channel is not for Mbafufo. YouTube channel is not for white people.
Yes.
It's for everybody. Do not belittle yourself
Yeah.
as a black person, as a white person, as a child, as a grown-up. No matter who you are, you are still very resourceful.
Yeah.
So please, this is my little advice for you.
Wow, thank you guys so much.
also-
So we want to take another short break and then we'll be right back to continue. Thank you guys. Who is a youth? Can anybody just be a youth?
You see, if we do not read about what we must be doing,
Put aside your pride and learn from people. Sometimes you have to go by learning from somebody younger than you.
All right, welcome back from the short break, and it's been wonderful all along the way, and all too soon we will be coming to the close of our discussion. So I don't know, but any final words or maybe an advice or a suggestion, something to end. Rachel, let me start with you.
Okay, okay, I'm much calmer now. I was hard on you earlier on, I'm sorry. But my final advice is that as young people, as people of Ghana, we are tired of complaining. We are tired of blaming games. We are tired of talking badly about our leaders whatsoever. So I would please urge our leaders that if it's possible that all parties can come on board and help the ruling party. I don't mean NPP, I mean all other parties that may rule, not just NPP. It could be PPP, it could be NDC, it could be any other party. Okay, so if you are another party and you have the potential and you have the skill, you have the know-how to assist the existing party, please, I would urge you to do so, because Ghana is not about politics. Ghana is about we the people. We the people includes me, it includes you, it includes everyone in Ghana. So please, that's my final advice to leaders listening to me, future leaders, and also some of you whose parents occupy positions like that. You can just tell mommy and daddy, mommy and dad, this is what I heard, and I think that is a very good policy that you like to implement. I mean, when people hear of Ghana, they shouldn't hear of politics first. They should hear of we the people. Thank you.
Oh, that's
Wow,
nice,
that's
Rachel.
awesome.
Okay, so over to you, Josephus.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Hannah. You know, it has been an amazing time with
Yeah.
you and Mrs. Rachel. I've learned a lot.
Me too.
Yeah, let me just chip in this story. A story was told about some African kids that had about some diamond that they were playing with. And then, because they just felt it was an ordinary stone that they were playing with, they came across a white man. And then he requested that they give him the diamond, but they didn't know it was a diamond. So they asked him for money, and then he just slot his hand into his pocket, took us a few dollars, give it to them. But they didn't know that the diamond was about 12 cataracts, which was over and above so much what he gave to them. And then he went and sold it and made a fortune out of that diamond. What is the analogy of that story? If we do not know the value of what we have, we will trade it for nothing.
Mercy.
And as youth, as young people, if we do not discover and come to the point of getting to know this Ghana is our country and I have a part to play in it, we will just leave the country and everything will happen and you hear people blaming others. We are at stake and at risk as young people if we keep silence about things that we should be passionate about, things we must say, where we must add our voice, and everything will be at stake. And Ghana, I don't really say the rest.
Mercy, wow. You've heard that, guys. If you don't know the value of what you have, you end up throwing it away for nothing. I don't want to throw away something that is precious to me before I realize it. So thank you so much for tuning in. As we close, I just want to share the quote of today. It says that you cannot change your life until you change something you do every day. So think about it and then be blessed. Have a lovely week. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel and then share as many times as possible. Give it there, send the links to your friends and let them also watch and then be enlightened, okay? Have a nice day, guys. Let's say bye-bye.